Hey guys, got an RU match for you today. This one's against CatKid6 on Skype or 355JT on YouTube. So yeah, we decided to have an RU match to set, and here it goes. I'm gonna leave my Roselia, and I'm gonna set up Toxic Spikes as he goes for the Stealth Rock. I'm gonna go for the second layer of Toxic Spikes because this is a max both defenses Eviolite Roselia, because I find maxing both defenses actually works fairly well. Because Eviolite boosts it by 50%, so having that extra stat investment helps out. But he's just going to go for the X-Scissor. That's fine, whatever. I'm going to go into my Blastoise to take the X-Scissor, or in this case, the Rock Blast. It's going to do very little because this is my physical wall, and yeah, I'm going to gain about half of that back. He only hits twice, but that's not too big of a deal. But yeah, so he's gonna go into his Durant, predicting my Rapid Spin. I don't know why he would do that because he's already got a Rock type in with Stealth Rock. So if I Rapid Spin, you can just set them up again, and it wouldn't really do any damage to him. I don't really know why he switched out, but yeah, he's gonna hit with a Scald, and it's gonna do a lot. Unfortunately, it doesn't burn, but that's not really that big of a deal. He's gonna go into his Uxie here. And Skull's gonna do like absolutely nothing because this thing is a calm special defensive wall, as a lot of them like to be. He's gonna go for the Thunderbolt here. He's gonna do exactly 124 damage, which is max, and that's not very nice. And I'm gonna Rapid Spin the rocks here, and I'm gonna switch out to my I believe I switched it to my Roselia. What is it? What do I switch out to? Hold on. We'll see in a second. Let's all learn together. My Gardevoir. There we go. Go to my Gardevoir. He's gonna knock me off, or knock off my item, because he doesn't want my lefties, and this also has lefties because this is a Calm Mind Gardevoir. Yeah. So I'm gonna predict that he's gonna not want to stay in and deal with me. I don't know why he didn't just U-turn out, but anyways, that's fine. I'm gonna predict this to come in, so I'm going to go for the Focus Blast because I do have stored power on this, and without Calm Minds up, stored power would be 30 base power, and that's not a lot. But for each successive Calm Mind, that's an extra 60 power, if my calculations are correct. But yeah, I'm going to miss the Focus Blast, and that sucks. He's going to get off an X-Scissor. I'm going to miss the Focus Blast again, miss the Focus Blast on the switch, miss it again, and then he's gonna X-Scissor me. He's gonna switch out into his Banette here, so he is completely immune to the Focus Blast, which I'm kind of like, whatever. I am gonna Wish, predicting him to either Sucker Punch or maybe Pursuit or something. I wasn't really sure what he wanted to do, but I'm gonna live at 2, and I'm just like, why? I wanted to die so that I could pass the Wish to something, because now he's just gonna Pursue. Like, I can't switch out because he's got Pursuit, and I can't stay in because I don't have Protect, so he's just gonna kill me. So it's like either one was whatever, and I didn't really want to get the Wish up on this, so I figured I'd switch out anyways, just in case he wanted to do something weird. I don't know. That really sucks living at 2 HP. Well, anyways, I'm gonna go my Crustle here, and I am going to Shell Smash. That's going to put me at a huge advantage. I'm basically like, alright, I'm going to basically sweep his team because I got X-Scissor for his Uxie, who's specially defensive anyway, so it's not going to be able to take a +2 stab, max attack. X-Scissor, this thing's physical attack, rather, is like 124, I think, or something like that, so it's pretty good. I'm going to miss the Stone Edge, and he's going to hit his Rock Blast, and I'm going to die. And I was just kind of like, fuck my life. Rock moves and their shitty accuracy. When are we gonna get a good rock move that doesn't suck? Well, if it was good, it wouldn't suck. Anyways, I'm gonna go on Typhlosion, and I'm gonna lay off an Eruption. That is obviously gonna kill it because this thing's special defense is pretty shitty. And yeah, that's just gonna be a big burnt up hermit crab that gets trapped under a rock, and or rather the Earth's crust and stuff and whatever. So I'm gonna go my Blastoise, and he's gonna knock off because I, have a Choice Scarf, and he thinks it might be Specs, but it's Scarfed, as I said, and He wants to knock it off, definitely. So I'm going to go with my Blastoise. I don't mind losing the leftovers. He's going to go for the Grass Knot for some sort of strange reason. I don't know. I guess maybe he thought it'd be 100 or 120. I'm pretty sure it's 80 because Blastoise is heavy, but not that heavy. I don't know. Yeah, and he's going to go for the Thunderbolt here. This crit did matter because, as I said last time, max damage was 124. I had 125. I was going to go for the Scald. That would have done a bit of damage, but it would have helped. And you'll see later what I mean. So yeah, I'm going to go with my Ursaring. I am just going to go for the Swords Dance, predicting him to switch out. He's going to knock off my Toxic Orb, which means I don't get my Quick Feet, which kind of sucked, but was not really too important, I guess. I don't know, whatever. Kind of helped, kind of didn't. I didn't really need the speed, and I didn't really need the damage that I'd be taking anyways. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go for the crunch for the super effective damage. He's gonna switch out into this physically defensive Seadra, and this is actually where I got my idea for the Seadra I used last battle. I made a very similar Seadra, but I also made my Dragon Dance Rest Talking one. He's gonna go for the Clear Smog as I go for the Facade. Get rid of my stat boost. Here he's gonna die from Toxic, so I'm thinking he might want to switch out, or just go for the Skull to maybe burn me. So I'm gonna go for the Swords Dance again. He's actually just going to go for the Clear Smog again, I guess thinking I'm just going to kill him, and he just kind of clicked, you know, hit A or whatever, and it went on the same move. I don't know, whatever. I didn't take that much damage. It wasn't that big of a deal. But, you know, just in case he wanted to do anything else, I would have been better off. So he's going to go into his Luxray. Unfortunately, I have Close Combat instead of Earthquake. And yeah, it kind of sucks. Basically, the main reason I put Close Combat on here was because it was, you know, stronger, but Earthquake actually does give you that nice coverage over the electrics and the fire types, which I might put on him. Plus, I don't get the defense and special defense drops, but that's not really a big deal because it is Quick Feet, so it's not like I'll be hitting faster. I believe on my my Flame Orb one, my Guts one, I have Earthquake, but not on this one. Anyways, going to win Roselia, and I'm gonna heal up as he goes into his Durant. I'm gonna switch up to my Ursaring. He's gonna miss the Iron Head, which is the only hacks he got this whole battle. Yeah, then he's going to just hit the second one because he's faster because I don't have Quick Feet, so that's not a big deal. I'm going to go my Typhlosion. He wants to stay in here to find out if I do have a Scarf. I do have a Scarf. I am going to absolutely dominate this thing. This is going to do probably about like 300-400% quad weak, bad special defense. I'm still at max HP, etc. Blah, blah, blah. 150 base power stab, etc. I'm going to switch out because I don't want to get hit with Sucker Punch, and I'm going to my Roselia. And that's exactly what he's going to go for. So, you know, that's fine. I am going to go for the Spikes, I believe, here, as he switches into his Uxie. And, or no, sorry, not his Uxie, his Luxray. And, yeah, there's my Spikes. I'm predicting him to go for the Ice Fang, because that's going to do quite a lot of damage. So I'm going to switch out into my Typhlosion to resist it. Unfortunately, he goes for Takedown. And I'm like, why does this thing have Takedown? That's really weird. But yeah, so that kind of sucks. I'm going to go for the Fire Blast here. He's going to switch into his Uxie. And he's going to take that Fire Blast fairly well. I have a feeling he's going to want to knock off again. Like he's been trying to do that this whole battle. Because I am Scarfed, and I'm pretty sure his Luxray is Scarfed too. Actually, I'm positive it's Scarfed. It's definitely not Banded, and it's not Life Orbed, and Expert Belt maybe, but that doesn't really make sense. Especially if he has Takedown, because that's not going to be super effective against anything, and Crunch is super effective against not a whole lot. So anyways, I'm going to go Marzelli, let him knock off, and that's fine. He's going to U-turn, and if I were to change anything in this battle, other than the hack, like if I were to change any of the moves I did, I would have, what's the move thing, freaking Synthesis here. Here we go. I was going to say Recover, but that's not what it's called. It's called Synthesis. I would have used Synthesis here. I was kind of thinking he might want to stay in, but again, he does have Thunderbolt and Grass Knot. I don't know why he has those two. He should have Ice Beam and Grass Knot, or Ice Beam and Thunderbolt, or even Psychic. Like, I don't know why he has two. He's going to get me a crit here, which, if he's Jolly Scarf, mattered, because there's no way he could kill me. And if he's Adamant Scarf, there's a possibility I could have lived it. A pretty good chance. It's probably around 80% chance, something like that. You'll see the damage calculations up there anyways. The problem is I tried to go off of what his his moves did before, and they're both within the range where it's sort of unknown. Anyways, so I'm going to go with my Typhlosion, hit him with Fire Blast. This Banette's going to Sucker Punch me. He's not going to do enough damage because he's not Dark type, so it's not Stab. He's just Ghost, and he's got Leftovers, not Choice Band, which he should have Choice Band. But anyways, and I'm going to go for Fire Blast again, and this is where that Scald, not hitting because he got a crit, mattered. He's going to live at 8 HP. And he's going to take me out with a Thunderbolt. I'm not in Blaze range, by the way, in case you were wondering, because I do have the Flash Fire, or not the Flash Fire, the Flash Fire, sorry. I was going to say Flame Body. But yeah, just in case, but, you know, you didn't have any Fire Pokemon. So anyways, that's the battle. 2 Focus Blast misses, Stone Edge miss, 2 crits that could have mattered, 1 that definitely did matter, another one that could have probably mattered. Yeah, you know, just getting... I mean, the Uxie living, I could have killed it. I think my max damage is 124. Again, you would have seen the damage calculation by now. And he was at, I think, 120, so it could have killed him, but it didn't. So, I don't know. It was a good game, but, you know, I would have loved to get a Crustle sweep. I'm going to have to use that later just so that you can see it, because it's just such an awesome set. No one expects it. Or at least he didn't expect it, because this is the first time I've used it. But obviously it didn't work because I missed. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm done rambling. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.